Stop half-assing angel tree donations to make yourself feel better, because you're not helping anybody. You're only patting your ego.
Oh, damn!
It makes me so upset seeing people go angel tree shopping, but they cheap out on what they buy, or they don't get everything on the list, because nobody's forcing you to go angel tree shopping, but if you're gonna do it correctly.
Here we go again.
It seems like in America, one of our favorite pastimes is speaking up for somebody else.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
And right now, it's a whole bunch of people speaking up for angel tree recipients, and they're about to ruin it for a lot of people on Christmas morning. What it look like, TV?
I am back! What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insadians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, I'm back. It's that time of the year. I have some more angel tree drama. Soon as I opened up TikTok this morning, they was tearing this lady it's cookie dough to pieces over her angel tree post. I wasn't sure what went down. All I saw was what they were saying about her.
I see that lady who literally came on this app talking about like she was doing a good deed because she was angel tree shopping, but then proceeded to get none of the things the little girl wanted. So there's this lady on cookie dough, and I guess her and her husband do like donations every year, and her husband chose to do an angel tree. They got 2 tickets. The girl was so specific. She knew exactly what she wanted and she put it down. And then she had a little boy. The girl put exactly what she wanted, and the lady sat there and read it. I don't know, I guess she is a boy mom because she didn't look for nothing the girl wanted. She was just like, well, she said baby alive this, that does this, but I don't see it, so I'm gonna just get her this off-brand baby doll. And I'm gonna just get her a stroller and a thing. Mind you, the girl didn't ask for none of that. The girl was so specific. And then she was like, oh, look, the boy is so easy. He just asked for a remote control car and all this stuff. Like, it was just like she did not care. Like, she just thought. And then the husband's like, oh, I think we should get exactly what she wanted. And she was like, but she's only going to get 1 gift. Like, I'd rather get 3 gifts that she can open 3 presents and not the 1 gift that she actually wanted. And then people were telling her, like, yeah, don't do it again. If you can't buy literally everything on the list, or if you can't at least get what exactly the girl wanted, don't get it. And she's like, well, if these kids are so in need, then they should be grateful that they're getting anything.
So by that video right there, things are not looking good. But right now, it's a little bit long, but I'm going to play the original video, which all the fuss got started about this year with this lady's angel tree. And we're going to take an honest look at what goes down in this video. And I want y'all to give me your honest opinions in the comment section. And I want you to tell me if this is worth her basically being ran off of social media.
Adopted 2 little Christmas angels, so let's go shopping. We're gonna do the little girl first because obviously I've never shopped for a girl, so let's find some Barbies. Okay, as you can tell, she gave us a hefty list, so let's see what we can do. They said to spend at least $30, so we're gonna aim for $30. So she definitely wants a Barbie doll, but my thing is I don't know what ethnicity she is, so I don't know her skin color, so I really don't know what kind of doll to get her. Yeah.
What is Baby Alive? What is Sparkle Brown? What is Baby Alive shampoo? Like, this aisle is nothing but Barbies. I don't know what.
We're boy parents. Found the Baby Alive, everybody. And that's the whole budget. So I bet you this is like the off-brand of Baby Alive because the packaging is almost identical and the dolls are almost identical. But I don't know how she feels about on-brand, off-brand.
Those eyes look crazy.
Look at those.
Yep, you're getting me in my sleep.
Okay, so she doesn't want a Baby Alive doll. She wants Baby Alive shampoo, and I cannot find that anywhere, so.
They got food and diapers, and then powdered doll food.
Okay, so she did ask for just a baby doll, so I think we should just go the baby doll route because we'll be able to get her at least a few items.
Perfect start, Carter.
Alright, so I think we're gonna go with this one because
it covers like 3 ethnicities.
It's only $10. Yeah, you don't know what ethnicity she is, so she's fine. And she sucks her thumb, and it has underpants and a headband, outfit, and pacifier. So, and it's only $10. So we're gonna do this so we can get her some more stuff. So as I'm reading this, it's a lot of stuff that you really have to like look for and know what the heck you're looking for. Like it says Baby Alive shampoo, Snuggle Sophia, Barbie Dreamtopia, Mermaid Chelsea doll, like, twirling aerial toy. I don't even know. I feel bad, but I feel like we should just do the baby doll route. I mean, that's simple, right?
Yep,
right?
You're so right.
Right. All right, you guys, I genuinely think we should do this with the stroller and the little, like, doll carrier. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Yep.
I think so. It's $34. Call it a day.
You about
we should get
broke
this for
the
a
show.
little girl, guys? Little girl?
Yeah, let's see. I can pop it out.
That's a good idea. And then what about this, Carter? Should we get this for a little girl? No.
No.
She likes baby dolls. What do you think?
Something.
All right. Baby girl's done. Let's go. To the boy. My specialty. Pookie Pookie, can I see that so I can put it in the buggy? Thank you. What we're doing is we're donating toys to kids who don't have a Christmas. So what are we doing, Luke?
Getting kids for they can have toys for Christmas.
Amen. There you go. Okay, so Jordan looked up the Snuggle Sophia Sparkle Brown, and he said that's exactly what she wants. So he's thinking we should just get that, call it a day. And I was thinking you should get all of that, but I don't know. What do you want to do? You signed up for it.
Look at that.
All right, that's it. She's going to get one present to open on Christmas.
I have been in that predicament myself tons of time. You're looking at what's on the list that's name brand what they want, and you're looking at what you can get for that same price. And she was on the side of, I can get the baby, the stroller, the extra blanket set. And he was on the side of, let's get her exactly what she went off the list. I have been on both sides of that coin, so I can't fault either one of them for that. They ended up getting her exactly what she wanted off the list, but she wanted to try to stretch the couple dollars that they were spending to, you know, give a couple more gifts to open up. So in a way, I don't see what's wrong with either side, but they have been using that clip right there to pretty much crucify them, man. They have turned that one little segment of the clip, and the reason why these are just some horrible people, but everybody is forgetting the fact that they are in the store with children shopping for some other children. Now, they may have took it a little bit too far with trying to guess the color of the baby and all that, but that was still them trying to get it right. And we got to start, you know, easing up off people, at least if they attempting to try to get it right. But let's let the clip continue to play.
This is Chelsea right here. So it's probably that little girl. I don't know. These are... Oh, right here, Club Chelsea maybe? Right here, Jordan?
Mermaid Chelsea doll.
Oh, damn. She's so specific. I told Jordan, I was like, you just made me do all that thinking and problem solving just for you to go and pick out your toy. So I was like, you know what, just do the boy. Okay, so what's wrong with Sophia Sparkle?
She wants Snuggle Sophia.
Yeah, go ahead, you figure it out. We're also getting this for Carter for Christmas. This is like his big present right there. This is like a funny example between men and women and boys and girls. This little boy only put remote control, car, skateboard, soccer ball, Legos. Like literally 4 items. And the rest of that girl's page was like covered at the toe. So he's gonna be very easy to shop for.
That clip right there caused a lot of contention because there was a lot of people that took it out there like she was throwing a little girl under the bus, but that just comes down to the individual. Because like I told y'all, I had 3 daughters and I got 3 different daughters when it comes to that. I got one daughter who would just tell you, get me whatever. Then I got one daughter that literally sends out a document of her Christmas list late October every year, specific to the T. And then I got one child that just give you a direction to go in. So that comes down to the individual. And a lot of people took that clip, that little portion of the video, they took that part totally personal.
I feel like we should do what, remote control car and a
Soccer ball.
Okay. Okay. What? Isn't that the biggest, coolest monster truck ever?
Yeah.
Carter is obsessed with like extra large vehicles.
Mom, look at this, Mom.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so cool. All right, so here remote control cars are about $35 minimum. So I think we're gonna wait and hold off on that and go to Walmart because I feel like we can get more for the little boy instead of just like one toy. I just feel so bad opening one toy. But I guess one toy is better than no toys. Okay, we went to a different section and they have this, so I think we're gonna get this for the little boy. This is, yeah, this is for the little boy. Carter goes, oh. I'm gonna see how much they are and Daddy's gonna decide.
Mom, pick me up.
Please?
Please.
Carter, look at this big old crane. You like that? You want that for Christmas?
$12.
Oh, perfect. All right, guys, we can get this. We can get this for you guys.
No, I want that.
What? You just said you did.
No, I know. Pick me up.
What'd you say?
$10.
There you go. Look at that.
And that clip right there is the clip that just has totally pissed the internet off.
There's no problem with wanting to do Angel Tree if you only wanted to spend $30. In my opinion, you can definitely donate toys if you didn't want to buy a ton of stuff, which is what Toys for Tots is for. That is the exact charity that you, my friend, would have loved, because you could only spend $30 a kid, because then you could just buy one nice toy and then donate to them. You still feel good. You still got to give back. Kids still get their Christmas. But what is the big difference between Toys for Tots and Angel Tree? Yeah, Toys for Tots, a lot of people donate a lot of different toys and then they disperse those toys to kids that are less fortunate. They get a few different items from a bunch of different donations. Angel Tree is a Christmas list that is written by a child and then submitted to what they believe is Santa, and they are asking for their gifts for what they want for a Christmas. That individual list is then put on a tree. You walk up to that tree. You, by the way, are the one that picked out the tag on that tree. So mind you, you could have picked something for a infant that probably would have been okay with just a couple of smaller toys, but you picked an older child that probably is still expecting a full Christmas because they are a older child. They are giving that list with intention of that going to Santa and Santa filling out that list. When you are only getting one or two items from that list, you are taking that list off the tree and taking away the chance for someone else to pick up that list and fulfill the actual list. Get on here and say that they would be ungrateful if they weren't happy with their one gift anyway is honestly just really disgusting behavior. So let me tell you what these kids are thinking. These kids are writing a list to Santa just like their peers. They're sending it off to Santa just like their peers. And they're going home, having their Christmas break, coming back from Christmas break and talking to their friends about how their Christmas went. And their friends are like, oh yeah, Santa got me like everything on my list. I was such a good kid. Oh, I wasn't even that great of a kid and Santa gave me 6 out of 8 of the things on my list. So I guess he just liked me. And then this little kid that just had a Christmas and was grateful for the 1 or 2 things they got realized Santa must not like them because Santa only got them 1 or 2 things out of their entire list. And they were so good this entire year. They don't understand why Santa doesn't want to give them more when they're giving everyone else multiple gifts. For a child, it's not about greed. It's about wanting to feel like they are seen, wanting to feel like a magical morning, and wanting to feel like Santa read their list and gave them what they wished for. The disappointment of getting something that you didn't even ask for and then someone saying, well, you should get that and just be happy with it. That is not the attitude of Angel Tree. If you don't want to do Angel Tree, that's fine. You do not have to do it. But there are other charities that would be a more efficient use of your time and money, and that wouldn't be taking away a Christmas from a child.
Just a quick question, honest question. Who said their friends are getting everything on their Christmas list? Just asking for a friend.
I think what gets me the most about this is that bitch really said, I stayed within the $30 minimum. $25 plus tax equals 30. Like, what a terrible, terrible person. Like, you couldn't even meet the threshold. Bitch, get out of here.
Come on, who said that?
I saw a video of this lady who was cheaping out on Angel Tree shopping. She wasn't getting what was on the list, and then she was trying to defend it because she was like, oh, well, they already don't have anything, so this should work anyways. That logic makes zero sense, because it'd be like if you were donating to a food drive and they were asking specifically for canned goods, but yet you show up with a half-eaten Twinkie and you're like, oh, well, I mean, it's more food than they already have, so it should work. No! Like, these kids are allowed to ask for very specific things, and it is your job to get them, because for one, it's voluntary. You signed up to be an Angel Tree shopper. Nobody forced you to do it. And these kids are allowed to have a preference as to what toys they want, what clothes they want, and they should be able to get them, alright? Like, this shouldn't just be a pity thing where it's like, oh, well, I'll get you something that's kind of similar to what you said, but like, I just don't want to spend the money on it. With Angel Tree shopping, either you go and you get everything and you get exactly what's on the list, or you don't do it at all, right? But there's no point in like cheaping out or doing some like in-between thing, because that's not the point of it, alright? The point of it is to give these kids a nice Christmas, not to cheap out just because you want to feel good.
I really think a lot of these people must have just seen clips, or they didn't see the same original video that I just played. She has a response. I'm gonna show that a little bit in the future in the video, but it's really like these people saw a totally different video the way everybody is describing this.
However, the husband, wanting to get what the little girl actually asked for, decides to Google those items.
He's thinking we should just get that, call it a day. And I was thinking we should get all of that. What do you want to do? You signed up for it.
To which she says,
all right, that's it. She's going to get one present to open on Christmas.
Now, the boy's list, she says, was a little bit easier because he only had 4 things on his list.
Boy only put remote control, cars, skateboard, soccer ball, Legos.
So in the end, they settled for this remote control car and this soccer ball. People in the comments are saying, thanks for being the example of what not to do for angel trees this Christmas. She replies, actually, the example would be to not donate, but you're welcome. This makes me so sad for the little one. You could just donate to Toys for Tots. She replies, don't be sad. She got toys off her list. If you're gonna get one thing for each kid, respectfully, just put the tag back or donate to a toy drive. She replies, respectfully, brush up on the meaning of Christmas. I agree with the commenters. I mean, thank God that her husband was willing to Google the things that the little girl actually wanted, and $30 was the minimum spend, not the budget. And I also didn't like how throughout the video she was also pointing out the toys that she was going to be purchasing for her kids this Christmas while doing the bare minimum for those kids. This is her TikTok account. Let me know your thoughts down below.
So you pick an angel tree that they tell you to spend at least $30. So you spend only $30. You buy the girl one toy to open on Christmas.
All right, that's it. She's gonna get one present to open on Christmas.
And then you complain about the little girl's list the entire time. The baby wanted Barbie dolls and a baby alive. That was too much.
You can tell she gave us a hefty list. So as I'm reading this, it's a lot of stuff that you really have to like look for.
And then you take your son to the toy aisle to work on the boys' angel tree list, and you get him the smallest car possible, only to ask your son, does he want the biggest monster truck that you see in the aisle, and say, okay, we'll ask daddy if we can get it. And then the response video saying how we should all be embarrassed because she did actually double back and go buy more items. But ma'am, you're verbatim told us in the video that you were giving that girl one thing to unwrap on Christmas. Why is it our fault that we took the context clues that you gave us and ran with it? And then to say, oh, that wasn't even, I didn't even want to donate to the kids. I wanted to do an animal shelter.
Thing to say to somebody who's donating, and we're also donating to animal shelters because that was my charity. It wasn't even my choice. It was Jordan's. I pursue animals when it comes to donating because, like, animals didn't have to be here.
Now, she is right. Everyone is full-heartedly entitled to donate to the charity of their choice. Okay, whatever. But to come on here and say, I didn't even want to help these kids. I wanted to donate to the animals. Are you cool? Are you okay? It's not even how she dealt with the angel tree list itself. It's the whole energy, demeanor, attitude, entitlement. It's weird. I don't like it. Stop doing angel trees if y'all not gonna do it right, please.
I gotta be honest and I gotta be fair. It seemed like that was clipped up to make the lady look a little worse than it came off, because when we watched the original video, it really didn't come off the way that it was just described. And she was talking about her response video. I can't admit her response video is where she didn't do herself any great favors, but I think she was so shocked by the overall response to the original video that she got out here and she got to not taking it serious, and it came back to bite her.
I have seen so many videos about people regretting doing an angel tree, and I would read the comments and it will have the truth, because I posted an angel tree video. I got so many comments about this saying, don't put the tag back. If you can't buy everything, put it back. Okay, first of all, y'all need to go watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas again and figure out the true meaning of Christmas. Let's get that straight, okay? And second, it is so funny when I see people come on TikTok, come on videos in general, and jump to conclusions. So let me just post something real quick on my greens. Okay. What do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3 items, all that were on that little girl's list, okay? Wait a second, hold on. I got something better. Look at the date. Picked up November 10th. Today's November 12th. I posted that video last night. So, that's embarrassing for you guys. People who are going out of their way to help other people who can't do something for their kids, let's not judge them. How about that? Let's not critique them. And especially, let's not critique if you're not doing it as well. So I hope that every single one of your angels that you guys said negatively about my own angels make out better than the 3 toys that I got her, and the remote control car and the soccer ball and whatever else he got, because I told him, I said, you're gonna finish this because you're the one who signed up for it. And I literally said in the video, I was like, I just picked out 3 items for this little girl. You said it, you didn't want to get those, so I was like, you figure it out. Sure enough, he did. November 10th, today's the 12th. So like, guys, first of all, if these kids are truly in as much need as you guys are saying that they are, they would be grateful for anything. And they're like, they probably get off-brand stuff all the time. This is their one time out of the year to get stuff. Okay, that's great. At the end of the day, they're gonna be grateful for whatever they have. And if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing. Like, you can't, I grew up poor. Have y'all had the electric turned off? Okay, have you had to brush your teeth with a gallon of water? I know what it's like to grow up poor, okay? So let's just be kind this Christmas. And if you guys, I literally watched a video of a girl who saw her angel parent post the stuff she bought her child for the angel tree and just bashed her. And I was reading the comments, and people were like, this is why I don't do angel trees, because they ask for stuff that I can't even buy my own kids. And it's like, don't even say like, leave it for the people who can buy stuff. Because hold on, let me look it up. Okay, so y'all got lucky, and there's no set number for how many angel tree children do not get picked up, but I was looking at different sources. One was Salvation Army from 2024 that still needed 150 kids to be chosen. And one was another one that needed they actually had 70 that didn't get picked up. So just look at those numbers. Like, not every kid gets adopted. So don't say just put the tag back and let a family who can do it. Okay, that's insane to say to somebody who's donating. And we're also donating to animal shelters because that was my charity. The angel tree wasn't even my choice. It was Jordan's. I pursue animals when it comes to donating because, like, animals didn't ask to be here. I mean, shit, kids didn't ask to be here either, but you would catch me on a foot website trying to buy my kids their damn Christmas. Like, that's what I would be doing because kids are just as innocent. And I truly think that the world just needs happiness. It needs kindness, okay? So it's always the people who didn't donate either, who walked past the angel tree and said, you know what? And the funny thing is the area that Jordan got this from, they literally told him, they said, hey, just spend $25 before tax. Like, when did all these guidelines get set on how much you need to spend and how many items you have to get off their Christmas list, all this stuff? But at the end of the day, we still got 3 items off of her list before y'all even said all this shit. So y'all just look silly. And this blush is too damn red. But it's okay, because I don't take shit personal, but I just don't like hypocrites either. So may y'all's angels be blessed, because by the looks of my comments, they're about 70 adopted angels. Anyway, have a great day and be kind to somebody, okay? You guys are grown adults. Let's just act it. Also, if you're not putting your hair in a bun overnight, what are you doing? This is my bun hair. What? What? She's beautiful. Just like my little angel. Even though I don't know what she looks like, but I'm assuming she's beautiful. Because we're all beautiful. Except when our hearts are ugly. I have seen so many videos about people.
Don't say that.
See what I mean? She did herself no favors. And she has every right to be an animal person. You know what I mean? I'm not an animal person and I don't understand it. But she has a right to be an animal person. That is her right. But the internet and TikTok does not want to hear that around Christmas time. An angel tree. It made it come across as selfish. It made it come across as a little bit rude. That's what they're saying, at least. And it gave them, more importantly, it gave them an excuse to attack her. And that's all people on TikTok are looking for. Just an excuse to attack somebody over something. And that animal angle, they done found a great angle.
The way that my jaw stayed in place when it came out that that cheap angel tree lady is one of those I prefer dogs over human people. Yeah, this absolutely tracks, because people who prefer dogs over humans normally only want to advocate for populations that cannot advocate for themselves and therefore cannot criticize how you choose to advocate for them. This lady chose a little girl off the angel tree voluntarily, did not pick out the toys that the little girl wanted, and was upset over the things that the little girl advocated for herself. And then thought that people were going to agree because she thought that people didn't value the voices of poor children. Even though that's the whole point of the angel tree. So now she's upset. Now she's saying, well, I normally only take care of dogs. Of course you do. Because the dog can't say, oh, I didn't like that toy. They're just going to be happy with whatever you put in front of them 9 times out of 10. And you like that because you don't want to be criticized when you're doing shit wrong and doing the bare minimum. Anyway.
Well, no one's gonna top that.
That was deep. With all due respect, we have made this entirely too deep. And it's a lot of people that's not going to donate the angel tree. It's a lot of people that have nothing to do with angel tree that's doing all this talking. And the dangerous part about that is you turning off people that possibly would want to donate the angel tree. People that's on the fence, when they see this story, they being not clear onto the other side. Why even attempt it? Because what if they didn't spend enough money now? It's setting a tone that it's going to be, that people are going to feel that it's going to be impossible for them to match, so why even try? And a lot of people that's speaking on it, you're speaking on it in such nasty tones and nasty ways that even if you're 100% right, it'll still knock people off the fence and put them on the other side of the fence because they don't want to be associated with that negative energy.
Do not get a child off the angel tree if you plan on being trifling and inhumane and writing donated on the gifts. We are not humiliating children and parents this year by doing this. If you are so worried about what's going to happen to the things you give the kids after you give it to their parents, don't do it because your heart is not in the right place.
Could you not yell at me right now?
Do not get a child off the angel tree if you plan on giving them your kids old hand-me-down clothes. There's nothing wrong with hand-me-down clothes, but these kids are poor. They're living off hand-me-down clothes in day-to-day life. Don't you think they deserve a new outfit, a new pair of shoes, new underwear and socks for Christmas? Your heart is in the right place, but these kids deserve better. Do not get an angel off the angel tree if you plan on giving them your kids old toys or toys they don't play with that are half broken, that are dirty.
Nobody does that.
These kids deserve better. They're used to getting stuff like this. It is Christmas. These kids believe in Santa Claus and Christmas magic. Get them a new toy. Don't give them old stuff. Do not get an angel off the angel tree if your plan is to go to the $1.25 tree and get 2 or 3 little cheap gifts. That's not fair to those kids. Get what's on those kids' list. Don't get what you think the kids should have. That is not right. You can see what they are wishing for. If something on their list is too expensive, don't get it. Pick another one. That's the best thing about the angel tree. All the information is right there for you, and you can pick and choose. There's no shame in not being able to afford it. I understand your heart may be in the right place, but you have to realize these are children experiencing miracles. These are parents being able to do things for their kids they never thought they would have been. They swallowed their pride and they did these forms. Do what you have to do. If you can't afford it, just donate to Toys for Tots or donate to the Salvation Army. Get together with a group and everybody like put in $5-10 and get everything. You don't have to do it alone. But don't let your need to give back and feel something come at the expense of a child.
You see what I mean? Everything that she said pretty much was exactly on point, even though it was totally over-exaggerated and it didn't really need to be said, and it just leaves a foul taste in people's mouth. It was no need for you to say all that. You just made somebody that was possibly thinking about Angel Tree say, you know what, never mind. But more than anything, what's going to make people say never mind on this whole Angel Tree thing is, y'all done made the lady Cookie Dough totally get rid of her whole account.
Well, there she goes, another account gone, poof, right on schedule. It's Cookie Dough has now started deleting all of her recent videos and posted this really weird subliminal message on her stories. Also, her profile picture gone, replaced with some passive-aggressive subliminal message, and her only link that she has in her bio is now to the Salvation Army Christmas Angel Giving Tree. It's almost as if she is like laughing in our faces and thinks that this is funny. Yep, that is the influencer version of pulling the fire alarm and then running as fast as they can. And here's the thing, when people start wiping their pages like it's some crime scene cleanup crew, it's never because they suddenly found Jesus, it's because they found consequences. The whole I'm just trying to help people message, ma'am, nobody deletes 15 videos about a charity they felt good about until the internet starts connecting the dots. She's not new, she's been on this app long enough. She has been here for years, long enough to know exactly what she was doing, exactly what she posted, and exactly how it all came across. But instead of owning it, clarifying it, or even apologizing for it, we get the classic influencer meltdown starter pack. Identity crisis profile picture, half of her feed scrubbed, a vague spiritual quote, and of course, the best, zero accountability. And honestly, I'm not even surprised. This is the same woman who cannot film a video without her husband in the background barking like she's on some timer. The same couple who have built an entire brand on dysfunction and then get upset when people don't like their flavor. The kids are probably more emotionally mature than the adults in that house. She's now deleting videos like this whole Angel Tree situation never happened in the first place. But here's the gag. Once you show the world who you really are on camera, you don't get to unshow it. Because if you were confident in your kindness, you would not be deleting the videos.
Now, I can't get this lady a pass for all her behaviors in this video. But the one thing I can't wrap my brain around is how in every other situation, pretty much shame is a bad thing. But this lady that doesn't donate the quote unquote correct way or the way that people would want her to donate, now we could bring the shame out. I just can't understand that concept. It seems like we live in a crazy world. People that's doing stuff that's totally out of lines, we saying don't shame them, but we got strict guidelines and you must give from the bottom of your heart and you can't try to profit off the other end of giving, even though Mr. Beast, the biggest content creator ever, benefited off of giving to other people, but that's besides the point. So for it to get to this extent where she's a horrible person, with all these people in the world that's out here that's doing all these crazy things, I just don't know how we allow things to bubble and boil to this situation. And I feel like you could be on either side, but I don't think it has to get this contentious to where someone basically gets bullied off the internet. And I just think we're at a point right now where it's a lot of demands. It's just a lot of demands from a lot of people in society, and it's rubbing people the wrong way. And I think if everybody in this video that has something to say, I think if you donated and you went above and beyond, then I think maybe you might have a little leg to stand on to be so critical. But if you was in this video and you didn't Angel Tree anything ever in your life, what did you do? Raymond, what did you do? And you're talking about somebody else that, for whatever reason, they're Angel Treeing, it's a little crazy. It's, to me, that's a little crazy. But that's the video, y'all. We're gonna have more Angel Tree videos, obviously, before the season is up, because they're just getting started. We at the beginning of November, and it's already you didn't do the Angel Tree right conversation. So, but what I'm going to need you people that are ultra critical to do for us regular common folk out here, instead of just critiquing what she did, I'm gonna need to see a video of y'all actually doing the Angel Tree the way you want us regular people to do it. So when we do it, we don't get in trouble, because there was a lot of critiquing the lady from the couch. Wasn't nobody in the store buying nothing for nobody, but everybody had a lot to say. So I'm gonna need y'all to get up, find the Angel Tree, go to the store and vlog yourselves doing it so y'all can show us how to do it right. Y'all hit me up in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about everything y'all have just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here. I totally understand that the internet is trying to locate and identify the people that's using this whole angel tree situation just for content. But the internet also has to realize that it comes from the opposite direction too. Sometimes the recipients of angel tree can be using us to create content.
Why are angel tree parents so ungrateful this year? Okay, let me explain. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time from what I felt like. I saw the angel tree as soon as I walked into the store. There was a mom with 5 kids ranging from 11 months to 12 years. I said, you know what? I'm going to take all 5 kids and I am going to get them 2 out of the 3 things that were on this Christmas list. One ranged for the baby from clothes to baby toys to the 12-year-old who wanted a video game that was over $50. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I go to the checkout. I spend over $300 of my hard-earned money, okay? I did not post it on social media because I didn't feel the need to say I'm a good person because I know I'm a good person deep down. I shit you not. I am scrolling on TikTok, and what do I see? A mother explaining as to why she is ungrateful for all the gifts that she received from the angel tree that did not meet her standards, I guess. What I find oddly coincidental is these are the exact same items that I just purchased a few days ago. Okay? I said, there's no way. This is a coincidence. It's not the same thing. The longer I'm watching this lady's video, the more I'm getting pissed off and my mouth is on the floor. I said, these are the same exact freaking items I just bought. And this lady is complaining that I didn't spend enough money or I didn't get this or I didn't get the other items my kids are requesting. Look at me. I'm shaking because I am so pissed off. Quite literally, I am dumbfounded. Am I the asshole? Could it be a different person? Of course. But it's very strange and coincidental that it just so happens to be the same exact items and the same exact range.
We got a real mess on our hands, y'all. Let's not let them ruin Angel Tree.